Hi, Arun.
I heard you're working on something interesting.
Something new, yeah.
Yeah, called Takaway. Or is it Takeaway?
Up to you, I guess. Depends like how Singlish or whatever you want to be. But what is it?
Yeah, what is Takaway? Like, how did you come up with the name?
Yeah, so what is Takaway? I mean, obviously, it's Taac away, right? And I mean, if it wasn't obvious enough, like Takaway is meant to be a pun on the word takeaway. But why we spelled it as TAC is because that stands for Telok Ayer Arts Club. Yeah. I mean, some people used to call us Tak because Telok Ayer Arts Club is quite a mouthful. So yeah, people just say like, hey, let's go to Tak, let's go to Tak. So that's kind of how we come up with Takaway. And I mean, why we're doing this concept, it's a brand new concept that just launched like last month, is because I mean, with COVID and all, we're all obviously like taking away food a lot more often. So we thought, why not make that experience like a whole lot better, right? And do it like in the arts club way, which is with food, with music, like with art. That's essentially it. I mean, also the other thing is that right now, without a venue, we're kind of operating all of this out of a test in a cloud kitchen. So pretty exciting. And the art part is where you guys come in, and that's why we're working together, right? So maybe you can just tell us a bit about Art Wall Street.
So before I do that, I've got to say the food smells really good. Slightly distracting, but I guess that's the way it's meant to be.
So tempting, right?
Yeah, maybe I just tell you what it is.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Why not? Why don't you tell me?
This what we have here is like a chili crab sauce, but the name of this dish is super fun. It's called Disco Mantou.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have chili crab sauce here, which I tell you, putting this here, I don't know how you're gonna stop yourself.
Exactly.
If I may say so. And it's like organic pumpkin bread. So making the mantou a bit healthier lah. It's still fried, but it's at least it's really good bread.
Is that sesame as well in that?
Sesame, there's like sunflower and pumpkin seeds. So at least make a little less decadent or a bit more wholesome. So that's also one of the ideas behind like the food.
It smells great. Like now that you've opened it,
Yeah.
smells good.
Cannot tahan, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's just wait till after we finish, I guess.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, feel free.
No, I think I'll wait. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy myself. Okay, so Art Wall Street. I'm going to jump into that question. What is Art Wall Street? Art Wall Street is an NFT studio, right? And we work with artists to create the most exciting NFT projects. So we are on a mission to make it easy for anyone, even those who are new to blockchain and NFTs.
Like me.
Yeah, okay, like you.
Yeah.
To basically jump on the bandwagon. I call it the bandwagon because NFTs are really catching on. But there are some barriers to entry for a lot of people, like what is a wallet? Do I need cryptocurrency to buy it? Is cryptocurrency risky?
Yeah.
So we're trying to do away with all those barriers and make it really, really simple. So that's kind of like our core mission.
Okay.
So that blockchain and crypto is not so cryptic. Basically what we're trying to do.
Okay, I mean, on that note, I have a confession to make. I myself, like I said, am one of those people that is super new to this idea. So maybe you can just explain to me what an NFT is. Just, we can start with there.
Yeah, sure. I think many people ask me that question. Actually, it's not that complicated. So NFTs are basically digital tokens on the blockchain. And blockchain is really a decentralized database. So it's a database technology. And these tokens are unique. So they're one of a kind, they're rare, and they can represent digital assets or physical assets that are unique.
Okay.
Yeah. So it gives an identity, it gives ownership to these assets, whether digital or physical. And this opens up a lot of possibilities for creators because it's digital, you can actually program these tokens. What I mean by that is, for example, you could create royalties for artists. So each time they sell their work, they could earn royalties on future sales. Or you could say part of the sale goes to a cause, like a charity, for example. And so you could do so many things just by programming these tokens. And that's why they're catching on. And many creators across the world are starting to mint NFTs. They're creating art, they're creating animations. Some people have tokenized air. Yeah, sometimes it gets a bit strange.
A bit woozy. I guess we're still at the very
Yeah, exactly. Very experimental. But I think it's great for creators.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I guess this is super good news for content creators, right? Because it's a bit hard currently to really put your mark on owning your work.
Correct. And I think you kind of said a great point there, which is putting a mark on it, because when you mint it, the original creator, would always have their mark on it, so you would know that this, let's say if it's an artwork or whether it's music or whether it's an animation, it'll always have the mark of the creator, and it's one of a kind and it's unique and it's rare, and that helps drive up the value over time. It makes it easy to trade. So even when you trade that token, that NFT, there's provenance of the artwork or of the item.
Okay, and it can never be tampered with.
Exactly, because of blockchain technology.
Cool, okay. So, I mean, talking about ownership, let's say, I have a question. I mean, who can really own an NFT other than a creator, and what does it really mean? So, let's say if I take a photo of the Mona Lisa, right, and I mint that as an NFT, does it mean that I own the Mona Lisa? Or, how does it work?
Yeah, so, okay, you won't end up owning the Mona Lisa.
Oh, okay.
Right? But you would, unfortunately not, but you would end up owning the photo that you took of the Mona Lisa. So it could be that you were at the museum and you saw someone looking at the Mona Lisa and you thought it was a nice moment, a beautiful moment, and you took a photo of that. And you got the light, spot on, amazing photo, and you could actually mint that as your photo, the creator of that image basically, and you could sell it. So how do people buy it? You could, there's several marketplaces. You could, mint your NFT on, and then you could sell it. And so it's getting more and more accessible, and people are starting to see the benefits that NFTs bring to creators, and it's easier to distribute that online now.
There's less and less kind of barriers to actually.
Exactly.
So I guess what would make that photo of the Mona Lisa valuable is if maybe Drake was in the photo, or I don't know, tell me, what makes an NFT cool, valuable, whatever, who says it's valuable, and I mean, is that right? If Drake was in the photo, it would be way more valuable, right, than if a random person.
Correct. Maybe you caught Drake being moved by the Mona Lisa, right? Or he was posing in a certain way. And it was a one-of-a-kind moment, right? A moment in time. And he talked about it as well, for example, and it says, I remember being next to the Mona Lisa and I was going through this, and the photo, and you captured that moment, right? And that's one moment in time. You can't repeat it. Sure, Drake could come back again, but it'll be on a different day, different mood, and so you could capture that digitally. You can mint that as a token, and you be the creator, and you could trade that. You could set royalties to that. You could, program different kinds of laws around that token as it gets sold. And the fact that Drake talks about it obviously is going to drive the value up. So culture or popular culture can drive the value of an NFT. When a group of people come together and say it's valuable, it does kind of pique the interest of the wider market. People start getting interested, start getting curious. But you must also understand there's a lot of liquidity in the space where there are a lot of crypto millionaires out there. And sometimes, to be honest, they're just like, okay, I'm just looking for something to buy.
Right.
And so they say, okay, look, here's like $10 million on a CryptoPunk, for example, which is another famous NFT series.
Okay. Okay. Wow, so much to discover.
I get the feeling that talking about food and NFTs, we probably need a series, which we do have. Right? I think we have two or three more videos. And we're running out of time, and this food is distracting me. So
Can't wait to start.
I feel like we should end this, and I want to dive right into that.
Okay, I mean, we can talk more about the series, the food art NFT series, in the next video. How about that?
That sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah. So looking forward to our next meeting. Hopefully you bring more food as well. Right? Prepare me. Yeah.
Okay, let's makan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon.
Okay, thanks, Arun.
Thanks, Anmari.